Ladies and horror fans, it is time for another cozy little horror let's play on this channel. This time it is not going to be an indie game, but it is the triple A or maybe double A or maybe single A or maybe A minus type of game, which is called the Callisto Protocol. What is the Callisto Protocol, you ask? Well, let me give it to you in the words of the devs. In this narrative-driven third-person survival horror game set 300 years in the future, the player will take on the role of Jacob Lee, a victim of fate thrown into Black Iron Prison, a maximum security penitentiary located on Jupiter's moon, Callisto. When inmates begin to transform into monstrous creatures, the prison is thrown into chaos. To survive, Jacob must battle his way to safety to escape Black Iron Prison while uncovering the dark and the disturbing secrets buried beneath the surface of Callisto. Using a unique blend of shooting and close quarters combat, Jacob will need to adapt his tactics to combat the rapidly evolving creatures, while scavenging to unlock new weapons, gear, abilities, to outrun the growing threat and escape the horrors of Jupiter's dead moon. The Callisto Protocol is a next-generation take on survival horror from the mind of Glenn Schofield, or Schofield, blending atmosphere, tension, brutality with terrifying moments of helplessness and humanity. The Callisto Protocol immerses players in a pulse-pounding story where unspeakable horrors lurk around every corner. So that is quite a mouthful. I hope it is gonna be a pulse-pounding story, otherwise I'll be quite disappointed. This game is currently available on Steam for about $60, and unfortunately it's sitting on mostly negative reviews, but I read through some of them, and it is due to the performance of the game. It seems to stutter, and I hope we don't run into any issues. So with all that in mind, let us prepare for a hysterical horror adventure, and for that purpose we have to jump right in.
Shocking footage from Europa. A brazen attack by the Outer Way terrorist group, led by the notorious Danny Nakamura.
That's enough. We got a job to do.
This is Callisto Hangar Control to UJC Caron. You have cleared the security perimeter.
Roger, hangar control. Laying in course for Europa Station. You got something to say? You gotta keep flicking that thing all day.
I was watching that.
It's our last run, Max. I'm done talking about it.
Then what do you want me to say?
How about thank you? Because after this job, we're never gonna have to work another day in our lives.
Well, I guess you got it all figured out.
I guess so.
Come on, man, what is this? Huh? Back and forth, Callisto to Europa, all this additional security.
It's a prison moon, Max. They take their security pretty serious.
And what about the attacks? Huh? How do you explain that?
By the Outer Way? They've been hitting targets all over the sector for the past 6 months.
We got a yellow light in the cargo hold.
That's probably nothing.
Well, it's still worth checking out.
You shouldn't worry so much, you know? You live longer.
Port and starboard sensors are both showing errors. Go check them out.
I'm going.
Alrighty then. What can go wrong, right?
You going or what?
Oh. Gameplay tutorial hint. Open the door. What would I have done without that hint? I think I would have just stood here and didn't know what to do. Like, what do I do? Oh, it's the toilet? Oh, it's got UV lights in the toilet. That is if you want to have like a little disco underneath while pooping, then you can turn that on. Oh, just kidding. It's to get rid of, I think, bacteria and viruses. UV light usually kills them. And it's also for the disco underneath. That is a side effect that can't be understated.
Come on, Max. You gotta stack these right.
So wait, he called himself Max, but the game said we're playing a Jacob. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not gonna go well.
This better be worth the trouble. I should check out the rest of the ship.
Nice. Illegal radioactive cargo. That's what I want in my ship.
Son of a bitch. I guess I'll check the other side.
Oh no, we got the danger music. The game isn't stuttering. That's supposed to be, that was one of the big criticisms of this game. The stutter protocols,
Max, we got trouble.
people called it.
What's up?
We've been boarded.
Oh, shit. The other way?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
All right. Well, you get your ass back up here. And watch your back. You know, that could be anywhere.
But of course, being the professional gamer that I am, I fiddled around with the graphics before playing this. Turns out we fiddled around good. We did a good fiddling.
Search the hold. It's gotta be here somewhere.
But you're on a ship, right? And you don't notice another ship approaching you? And boarding you? You have to go to the place where you've been boarded. You just don't notice?
Dampening field's still in effect.
Not for long.
What do they want?
How should I know?
That's the wrong question. The right question is, where are the weapons?
Nothing yet.
Almost out of time.
There he is! Max! We're heading for the bridge!
Open up!
What are you gonna do? Whatever I have to.
Oh, it's the woman.
What are you doing? No! Shit! Just hold on! I'm on my way!
Real boy.
Warning. Venting atmosphere.
Jacob, get up here!
Well, I can't hang on to the fire.
Warning. Inertial dampers online.
Ship's caught in the moon's gravity! We're being pulled in!
Oh no. Go, do it!
Transfer flight control to my station!
Transferring flight controls! This is bad, Jacob!
Mayday, mayday, mayday! This is UJC Charon! Returning to Callisto! Requesting emergency clearance!
Negative, UJC Charon. You are not authorized for re-entry.
Sorry, but I got no choice!
Coming in hot!
Who's the
Just called him
enemy?
Jacob now.
Already at maximum! We're not gonna make it!
Yes, we are! Watch out! Hold on! Brace for impact!
So we are Jacob.
I made it. I told you not to worry. Max. Max. Hang on, buddy, I'm coming. Hey. Oh.
Jacob? Jacob? Oh, I didn't listen.
Hey, come on. Come on.
Come on, buddy. I'll grow back.
One life sign detected. Continuing search.
Black Iron Security! You the pilot?
Yeah,
And him?
he's gone.
We'll just need the one. Okay, let's get you out of here.
Let's get me out of
Manifest
here.
says you were running cargo out of the hangar. Don't get many of you freelancers out here.
I was just doing my job.
Don't I know it?
Thermal regulators enabled.
It's the first ship I ever lost. We were boarded by
Let go of me!
her. She's the one who... Hey!
Cool your jets, cargo jockey. You do your job. You let me do mine, all right? Sir. Yes, sir? Whatever you say. Grab him, too.
Hey! What are you doing? Hey! I didn't do anything! The fuck are you looking at?
Why? Way too late for this shit. Okay, inmates. Do not speak unless they are spoken to.
There's been a mistake. My name is Jacob Lee. I'm not an inmate.
You were inmate. 532-521. You address me as Captain Ferris.
What? No. I'm just a cargo pilot. I was attacked by the Outer Way. By her. She crashed my ship and she killed my first officer.
I don't care. Warden's orders. Oh, speak of the devil.
Choice. Every choice in your life has led you here.
To this moment. To this place. The only place where you truly belong. To find the one thing that has always been missing. A purpose for your meaningless life. This is Warden Cole, and together we will find that purpose. Welcome to Black Iron Prison.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time. End of the line, get up. And mates, I gave you a direct order.
This is not right. I don't belong here.
Listen, you know they call Callisto the dead, Moon. Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. I mean, shit. As far as anyone else is concerned, you are dead. It's time you moved on. Because you're crossing over to a new kingdom.
No.
My kingdom. So whatever it is you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands.
Surprise, dead man.
Okay. Grab her. Let's go.
You are now entering Black Iron Prison, a division of UJC Corrections. Proceed immediately to new inmate processing.
No. Hey! Stop it! No! 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 Hey! Wait! Wait! No! No, you got it!
Inmate 532-521. Dr. Caitlin Marler, and as per Article 412 of the UJC Penal Code, you will now be fitted with a core device.
The doctor, he's not in the system. We don't know.
Just prep the device.
What the fuck? That device! No! No! You're a goddamn doctor!
Yes, I intend to faithfully execute my responsibilities. Try not to move, it'll only make things worse.
Oh, fuck you! Ah! Ah!
Doctor, he's flatlining.
Injector.
Boy, oh boy. New life hype. Oh, we're still somehow drugged or something. Okay, well, this is not a very...
Attention. All security personnel, report to the main cell block. This is not a drill. Please, remain calm. There is nothing to fear.
What the hell? Something's not right.
We got the BIP tag. He's not a VIP, not a VIP. He's a very important person. Very, very, very important.
Oh my god.
Alert. Security systems offline. Remain in your cell. All response teams
Wait, so is this a game where you want to explore everything? I guess it is if it's a survival horror. Let's not get too close to that guy here. Excuse me, sir. Just passing through. Okay, that guy's turning, obviously.
Hey man, over here! Bruv, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know what the hell's going on. My ship crashed, I got thrown in here, and then I woke up to this.
Well, look. You're that pilot they just brought in, yeah? Yeah, well, look, I've been in here half my life. I know this place. I've got a plan to get out. If you help me out of this cell, I'll help you, yeah? Look, you can use this to get inside the control room across that bridge. You can open my cell from there. Your name's Elias, by the way.
Jacob.
Don't lose it, Jacob. I'll just save your life. Don't leave me hanging.
All right, buddy. Which cell is he in? Doesn't even have a number. You're not? You're next. Nice. Yeah, I'm next in the line of succession. I'm gonna be the next president of the universe. Somebody knew that and wrote it in there. Nice. Oh, we vault over here, right? So that thing at the back of her neck is her health. Right? It's got to be our health. Oh no. Oh shit. Excuse me. Does it matter which direction we dodge? There you go.
Stop! Wait!
Bon voyage. Oh no. Hi. Are you friendly? God damn it! Good night, sweetie. He was a real sweetie. Oh, there we go. That's the prison of the other guy. We're opening all of them, or what? Oh, yeah. Or just his? No matter. There isn't a timing window. Just be holding down A or D before the enemy hits you. Okay, I figured that out. To dodge a series of attacks, hold down A, then switch to hold down the B. And hold down A and hold down the B. So this is gonna be a melee-oriented game or something. Melee. The Grand Melee.
Jacob, over here! Look, this gate's no good. Console's not responding.
Back there, I just saw something. It attacked me and it didn't seem human.
What do you want about?
I know what I saw.
Look, this place can mess with your head, but this is our chance. Whatever it was you saw, it's all the more reason to get out of here. You see that watchtower?
Forgot to turn off
That's our first stop.
my
We'll be
face.
there. How? Elevator's that way. Take it up to the next level. I'll be in touch.
Got it.
No! Help! Oh! Okay. I should have blocked. God damn it. Here we go again. Yeah, we're low on health. Because you were really careless. There you go, loser. So hold A, hold B is block, and hold back is dodge. After defeating an enemy, press spacebar to stomp on their body. Don't mind if I do, sir. Health gel. It's like hair gel, but you put it into your wounds.
Jacob, can you hear me?
Yeah. How?
Enable two-way comms with your core. You know, pick up a few tricks. I've been here as long as I have. But I see you made it to the left. Just take it down and find the elevator on that level.
Everybody's murdering. We are going to die. Well, tell me something I don't know. We're going to get a little bit mutilated first, though. This is how Dead Space 1 used to be. You needed to cut, like, the limbs off of those you were fighting. Oh, hello. Fuck. Son of a... Oh. Okay, I need to stop just spam attacking. That's obviously not working. It's not working to our advantage. Oh shit, I was gonna... Excuse me, I was about to drink a coffee. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. There you go. That fixed them right up. Oh, we got a health station here. Health injector. Press 3 to quickly use a health injector. And we can be interrupted apparently, okay. Should we heal? No, right? We don't want to waste health. We don't want to overheal.
Elias, something's wrong with the elevator. I'm heading down, not up.
Damn, that means you're headed to solitary. You can still reach the watchtower. Just have to go the long way. Just be careful. They keep the real crazies down there.
Oh, the real crazy ones are down here. That is good to know. I thought the ones at the top were the real crazy ones, but turns out they were actually half normal. You know, that's like halfway acceptable behavior, to tear one's arm off and beat them to death with it. Now we're gonna see the real crazies.
Jacob.
I know, we are going crazy. He's gonna see his friends, right? His friend from the ship that he had to dream of. Oh, okay, so I see what he was talking about. Super security cells here. Callisto credits. So there's gonna be a merchant in the game apparently that sells us stuff. It's gonna be like the Silent Hill. No, wait, the Resident Evil 4 merchant. You just got this fat guy sitting in random places, going, ho 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 ho, you wanna look at my inventory? What is this? Check out my inventory, boob. I have to say, the game can use a little bit more optimization. I'm playing this on a 2080 Ti, and I had to go to 1080 resolution and optimize a few things. DirectX 11, turn off motion blur, but I turned that off most of the time anyways. You know, fiddle around with the graphics till it's acceptable. But we are not experiencing the stuttering all over the place that is in some of the reviews, which is very good. Maybe they're playing on DirectX 12 or something, or they have like ray tracing on, higher resolution. The noobs. The noobs. But I would say this game is probably a game that if you can wait, then you should just wait and play it maybe in half a year when it's more optimized and cheaper. We're playing on a normal difficulty, by the way, as is custom in this channel.
You hurt?
No, but I had to kill him. Kill it. What the fuck is going on?
We are a very important person. It just never gets old. Very, very important. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The door is not opening. I don't like this. We can hear the triple trapple of baby feet. But they're not baby feet. They're feet of insane people. Oh, it's an elevator.
Elias, found the elevator. Heading up now.
Good. Now this detour might actually work for us. There's a weapons lockup just past the infirmary.
Good place to gear up.
You'll need to watch out though. Security units are back online.
Ah! I saw the first glitch. I have to refund it now.
Oh God, no! Move! No, we're not infected!
Lethal force has been authorized. Area secured. Moving to medical sector.
Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to fight. Can't wait to fight these guys. Invulnerable metal robots, and we have like what do we have? This little. Oh shit. This way, huh?
All systems nominal.
Aye.
Lies. They can't track us.
Prison systems are breaking down like that elevator back there. Just stay out.
Wait, this game has an anytime save, right? Because I didn't save. Please don't turn off the power. First you want to hit save, and then you want to quickly tear the plug out from your PC. You don't even flip the switch, you just rip it out while it's saving.
Weapon systems online.
That warning is like, don't jump out of the car while it's driving. Don't jump out of the car.
Can't let them see me.
Don't turn off the computer.
No activity detected.
Hello, my name is No Activity. I'm Billy No Activity. Come on. This guy has to
Scanning for movement.
Go into the same direction. He's gonna blast our head clean off if he catches us. What is that thing there on the wall? Oh, it's like it's a screen. So do these things
Black iron security unit active.
detect us only if we move? I don't know which way to go, so we're just gonna explore a little. A little exploration never hurt anyone, except for like half of the people.
Looks like I'm in the clear.
I'm in the clear. Okay, let's jump into this bed and see what this machine does to us. What did he pick up? A gate fuse. So it opened this here. This gate. Test lab. This is a dead end. Oh well, I guess, you know, it would have been nice being a prisoner here and then get experimented on, and then when you're not getting experimented on, you're getting beat up and tortured by the other prisoners. But I guess... Oh! No, it wasn't... Oh, it's just... Oh! It wasn't me. Shit. At least we just saved. So that thing comes back, huh? Okay. Oh. What the? disgusting fucking thing. The robot is still... Oh no, it's the machines here that are making the noise. Got the medical ward store. Hoof. Hoofity poofty. Oh, here's where we put the fuse in, I see. Yes. The fuse. We gotta fuse the fuse in. Press tab, press page down to select the data BIOS menu. Press enter to view the data bio. Can't you just play it automatically? God damn it, okay. Alt. She has so many logs. Oh, we can't just play this one. God damn it, I have to be in the menu to listen to... Come on, it's 2022.
Dr. Caitlin Marler. Arrived at Black Iron today. Met Cole for the first time. He's authorized me to restart the program. It won't be easy, but I trust in my team. They, as I, understand the promise here. The opportunity that lies ahead.
So that one, let's get the fuse here.
This might be useful.
Let's double check if it... Yeah, it powers down this door. Okay. So before we move on though, let's sit on this table and see what happens. He made the same joke twice. Hilarious. It gets better each time. I'm gonna make it one more time when we go past it. Now first I want to check out this corner here. Oh, okay, so there's nothing here. Yep. We don't want to be missing out any loot, okay? That's the rule number, I don't know which number in survival horror games. Rule number 1, don't die. So it can't be the rule number 1. Don't miss any loot. Sometimes you can miss loot. It's not a very... It's an important rule, but it's not the most important of rules. Is there a map? It's my own log. And I can't listen to it for some reason. I can't go down. Oh, because it's like grayed out. Okay. So what do we have? We have 2 health injectors. We have an energy converter. Can be sold for credits. And we have a shiv. That is used for not shivving people. Used for something else. Which way do we go? This looks like a dead end. No, it goes on over there. Do we go... Is this the way where we continue? Or is it where we came from? I'm thinking where we came from because the key is right there. Oh. Another health injector. Okay, let's not forget 3 to heal. Do we need healing? No, we're fine. Combat is not this hard in the game. It's not that hard. Just make sure you... I know I've been dying a lot, but it's because I've just been spamming attacks and that doesn't work, and so you just dodge or parry. And then it's easy. Okay, let's see what's here. Mezzanine. The mezzanine. Goodbye. I'm hilarious. Sweet dreams, sugar buns. He had some sugary buns on him. So I don't know which way to go, god damn it. Where does the game continue and where can I do the optional thing, huh? This is my kryptonite in games. I want to explore everything, but then if you go into the wrong direction, sorry, cutscene, and you can't go back, and now you missed out on the shotgun, and you're never gonna find it again. You went in the wrong direction. I hate it. So let's explore this. This is locker room, right? Locker room doesn't sound like doesn't sound like the game continues there. So let's use our logic. Let's use our logic. What is this? Intensive care. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know where the mezzanine is, but I'm gonna assume it leads to another part of the prison. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a fight in here, right? We got a large room and there's not going to be like a bunch of these running in from like a random direction. A bunch of nutters. Uh-oh, there's blood here. It looks like somebody dropped the soap too hard. If you know what I mean. So what's with these blue boxes here? Do we stomp them? Oh, we stomped them. I learned something. Oh! The night should get crushed. Okay, let's use healing. That is a good amount of healing. That is a sexy amount of healing. Let's start safes coming. I quickly turn off the power. Suck! I hate this game. A very bad review. It didn't save when I pulled the plug. corrupted the save file after I pulled the plug while saving. Very bad review. Get crunched. Ah, I like it. We're crunching them again in this game. We're grinding them into a fine red powder. Shit, I'm hurt again. I'm damaged goods. Do I need to heal? Are we gonna survive? Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna save a little bit. Instead of wasting healing. After all, this is not Resident Evil, where we have to look for ribbons and have only a limited amount of saves. Did I loot this already? Okay, so I'm happy we found the optional part of this area. Now we're gonna go to the mandatory one. We're gonna go to the mezzanine. Decontamination. No, we can't go this way. Decontaminate me hard, daddy. Oh wait, I've been here. Oh, this is where we came from. Okay. Oh, look at this. This ammo. No, healing. Intensive care. We've been everywhere. Now we'll go here. So the robot is scripted. If we go to the end of the hall, he will just come in from the door and blast our head off. Wait, where was there? There was like a blue box somewhere, right? Where I didn't know that we can stomp them for loot. Was it in here? I mean, this is exactly the mechanic from Dead Space. You would just stomp everything. You don't open boxes in a normal way or crates or anything. You just crush them under your foot. And then it's loot time. So this is where we came from. I need that. I needed that loot box. I just need it. Where is it? Okay, so it's not here. It's not the blue one over there that is open because it's smaller. Okay, if we go down here, we die. We do not want to die. We're probably gonna die enough. Without, without doing stupid things. All right, well, oh, no. Let's just leave. Maybe that was the blue box and I just came across it twice or something. Who knows, and who cares? It's time to go to the mezzanine. I love me a good old mezzanine. And we put this fuse here, and we lose it. We can't get it back. Alright. Well, if this isn't a fiery welcome, then I don't know.